Hello guys, so I'm here in Vienna, Austria, very wonderful city. So actually, as you may know that I live in Budapest and somehow on this long weekend, because of the Labor Day, I was able to have a long weekend together with my friends and family. My sister here, right? And my wife is here as well. So we could have some short sightseeing over here. It's not so far, it's only 3 hours by train. So guys, so before I make my trivia or my trivia about the stock market, let me give you some information about this place. So this is so-called the Stephanplatz. So in English it's the Saint Stephen Square. The main church of Vienna is found, the Saint Stephen Basilica. So Saint Stephen is actually a king of Hungary, because 1,000 years ago Hungary and Austria was monarchical and monarchy empire. So they are in one big empire before, but of course nowadays they are two separate countries. Saint Stephen is the king Hungary 1,000 years ago, and he became a saint as well. So here it is. So lots of tourists are here, as you can see, many people. And there are also other places here to watch around. It's a very nice city, guys. And once you get an opportunity to come here to Europe, you should never miss Vienna. It's a wonderful city. So, guys, about stock market. So, as we may know that somehow the PSEI has been bouncing off from that direction from since last for many weeks, and since last Friday it started to bounce from the key support level, and somehow it's showing some sign of bounce, but we cannot confirm yet that it's really the reversal or this is just a kind of short-term bounce and then the sum of will come again. But what I can say, guys, is that if you are an investor, my advice is that while the market is down, try to stay in cash and wait for such a signal to come when we have really the clear signal that the PSEI is bouncing, and it's really possible, guys. So right now you can really see cheap stocks, good quality stocks, or stocks that you really like but you could not buy before because they were really too high or too expensive, or technically if the prices are near to the resistances, you can really find a lot of stocks in the PSEI, which is just trading at the support area. So now is the best time to invest, guys. So of course, if you want to optimize your buying price, we need to wait for really the signal that can show us that the PSEI is reversing, because if not, then we might just be caught into the trap and then ikit na naman tayo. So use those signals like moving averages, trend lines. It can really help you a lot to somehow find your optimum buying price. So in my case, I usually, for a downtrend, for a downtrend chart, I used to use RSI or oversold levels, or momentum, which are so for speaking about RSI, once it's in the oversold level and it's trying to reverse from that oversold and now trying to bounce back from that oversold level and going back to the level which is close to the middle between, for example, for RSI we have those important levels like -70 and -20. So once the signal is going above from -10, -20, -30, then it can be a good signal that the sellers are now exhausted. And of course, we should not be just using one single indicator. So if we say that it's oversold, it doesn't mean that we really need to buy the stock because it's cheap. Because an oversold stock can still go or continue the downtrend even if it's oversold. So that is the reason why when we are using indicators for those people, those traders, investors who are fond of using indicators, we should try to somehow find another tool, indicator that can show us some confirmation about the signal. So we use RSI, we try to use MACD and find out some crossover between the MACD line and the signal line. And aside from that, the very reliable way to time the market is using the price action strategy. So when we say price action strategy, we are really looking at the price, how it moves, who is in control, is it the buyers or the sellers? Because once we can determine who is in control, for example, buyers are in control, then we just go with the flow. We also turn into buyers. But if sellers are in control, for example, there is a big red candle is going down and there is a very long wick above it, then it can be a sign that the sell-off is still not over and still continuing. So yeah, so that's all about technical analysis. And as an investor, what I can say is that again, that you can really find good low price stocks which is in good quality, having good fundamentals and trading at an undervalued state. So this is investing, guys. So we don't invest when those prices are way above than what is it valued, way above than its fair value. So I have already been mentioning it from my other videos as well, that it's very important to determine the fair value of a stock, because in that way you can determine what is the price that it's worth to pay for. So of course we need to pay for a stock which is undervalued, because undervalued stocks have the tendency to correct from undervalued level and correct towards its fair value. And in that case, if you buy a stock which are undervalued, you have now that bigger probability that you can profit, or if you allow your investment to grow for some time. So of course, for me there are two main kinds of investing. I classify them as mid-term investing and long-term investing. And when I say mid-term investing, it means that I can hold the stock within 3 months to 1 year. And for long-term investing, I can hold the stock minimum 1 year and above. So it's very important to consider fundamentals, guys, if you are investing, because the fundamentals takes effect over time. So the fundamentals doesn't right away take effect within weeks or 2 weeks. So if you are trading, so that's the reason why that many guys who are trading doesn't check the fundamentals, because the fundamentals are very much effective once you hold the stock for relatively long relatively long period of time. So again, for investors, try to look for those stocks that are watered down. For example, very good quality stocks but trading at an undervalued level, like MPI, Ayala Corporation, Ayala Land, Robinson Land Corporation. So those are really stocks which are undervalued nowadays. But of course, if you want to optimize your buying price, you need to wait for a good reversal signal. Okay guys, so before anything else, I would like to advertise, I would like to tell you, inform you that I do actually stock mentorship program. I do it online, so it's really very good for those people who doesn't have a chance to go or doesn't have time, doesn't want to go for seminars because for some reasons, and for those guys who would like to learn stock investing just at the premises of your home, so you can really do it. Just what you need is that your laptop, your internet, good internet connection, and of course your time to attend my session. And I usually have some 1.5 hour long session. So by the way guys, I have a 1.5 hour long session in every weekend. So we can do it in every weekend, so we can have 4 weekends together. So here's my wife, my beautiful wife. So she's really enjoying here with my sister and the friends. We have just have some weekend here, and after the baptism of my son, it's good to relax somehow. So here is my very cute son. He just woke up. Hello, baby. So he just was just baptized yesterday. So he's such a good boy. So yeah, so that's it guys. So if you are interested to my stock mentorship program, just write a message to me, and I will try to answer you as soon as possible, and we can discuss details, or I can send to you more information about the stock mentorship program. Also guys, I do have some weekly stock updates. And this weekly stock updates, how it works is that every weekend I used to release stocks that are good to buy on that week. And what I am offering is that I give you the zone where you can buy the stock. So there can be some stocks which are not yet trading at a kind of safe level, wherein there is still a little bit risk. So on my stock updates, I used to analyze stocks that are undervalued but good quality and trading at the kind of price where it is showing some signals of bouncing, or if it is an uptrend. I give some points where it is good to buy at a certain level. So we just don't buy stock anywhere at any price. We should somehow time the market, so that because we can time the market, we can also optimize our profitability. So never buy a stock when it is trading very high, or never catch any kind of stocks when it already skyrocketed high. So you need to be there when the stock before the stock skyrockets, not after it skyrockets. And there are signs, there are signals which can show, or there are characteristic of a stocks that is shown in the chart even before it skyrockets. So I can give you examples like Vita, now corporation, but before it skyrocketed high from 4 pesos up to 19 pesos. And if you visit my FB page, you can see a lot of those examples, and you can have more details about it if you enroll to my stock mentorship program. So that's it for today guys. Maybe later I can still talk about the tourist spots here in Vienna once we go to another spot. Alright guys, that's it for now, and have a great day, and I wish you good trading, good investments. Bye guys.